Welcome to Finding America HD. I'm Tom Wiles, your host. Today I'm going to show you some more of a recent trip to California. Actually, I was leaving California. I'll be showing traveling through the Needles, California area, the California-Arizona border on I-40, as well as parts of Arizona. Hope you enjoy it. So let's get started. Well, I'm now going down the final steep grade as you go east on I-40 before you get to Needles. And as you can see, it goes down into a kind of a long, big valley type of area. Looks like we've got a broke down, that looks like either a bus or a motorhome there on the right. Somebody, it looks like the wrecker was about to maybe either work on it or pick it up, tow it off, probably tow it off because it's too hot to work on it on the side of the road. It's about 113 degrees right there according to my truck's built-in thermometer. And it's pretty accurate as long as the truck is moving, but you can see that we kind of go down into this valley. Of course, now Needles is known as a pretty hot place. It's probably the hottest place here in the United States and probably one of the hottest places in the entire country. Of course, right here, this isn't very far from Death Valley, which is the hottest place on Earth. And so, Needles, California is usually it's always hot. In the summertime, they have day after day after day of 100 degree plus temperatures. And in the wintertime, it's pleasant. They don't really get much cold weather, I don't think, but it's certainly warm in the summertime. You certainly want to have your air conditioning handy. But now down Needles, I think is down towards where you see all that. It's kind of hazy there. I'm smelling a little smoke. That haze may be part of a fire somewhere, a forest fire, some kind of a brush fire. There is just a slight tinge of smoke that I'm smelling. But Needles is down towards the bottom of that, somewhere down in there, I think. And of course, I'm quite a ways. That is probably farther away than it would appear, at least to me, sitting here in the truck looking at it. But as you can tell, this is an extremely interesting, though desolate, landscape. At this point, I have gone through Needles and still headed basically down. You get to the, and at the bottom of the valley, you have the Colorado River, which I'm about a mile from right now. So I'm getting very close to the bridge over the Colorado River. Of course, the Colorado River forms at least part of the border, at least in this area, it forms the border between Arizona and California. Now that structure that you're looking at right there ahead of me is a part of a bridge that goes over the Colorado River from California into Arizona. But the interesting thing is that is not a vehicle bridge, I don't think. That's more of a pipeline bridge, and it looks like they've recently repainted it. But you can see that that's actually a pipeline bridge and not a vehicle bridge. And then, I don't know if you can make that boat out. There is some boating activity down there on the river, so it looks like it would be quite a fun sort of recreation area to sort of play around in. Now at this point I am in Arizona. It's sort of interesting how the landscape sort of changed a little bit from the California side, across the river, the Colorado River, and you've kind of got a little bit different landscape here in Arizona. Just a few miles from where I was at, just a couple, 3 miles, but I'm on the Arizona side. It's almost like the color of the dirt there changed a little bit. You know, and that's something I've noticed with a lot of, when you cross rivers, sometimes the landscape will just sort of abruptly make a bit of a change. You know, even if it's, you know, the shrubbery's all still the same, but the land itself sort of looks a little bit of a different color. Right now I'm coming up on the golf ball house. A few years ago I actually looked that up on the internet, and there's you can at that point you can find an article about it. I think it was on Home and Garden Television, and they even had pictures inside of it. Now it used to be yellow. It looks like somebody's repainted it a slightly different color, but it's a pretty interesting house. That's it for this episode of Finding America HD. Join me next time. I'm Tom Wiles. That's it for this episode of Finding America HD. Hope you join me. That's it for this episode.